to talk about Drippin Springs today.
Yeah, some nuances about Drippin Springs and what's going on out here in the community.
Nuances of the flight that you have here.
Yeah, and then we're talking beer and real estate brokerage stuff.
Of course.
Yeah,
you don't have
and we have scrambles as our guest pet.
Drippin's popular.
It's very popular.
Austin, very popular. What is it about Drippin?
So Drippin is close to Central Austin. You know, we're about, if you're talking about from downtown Drippin Springs, off of 290, it's 30 minutes or so. It's booming, it's growing. The reason why, it's the hill country. It's kind of got its own unique vibe and identity. Mm-hmm. And
let's show them a little vibe.
Yeah, and you get this. You get the 12 Fox Beer Company.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so this is indicative of what's happening out here. A lot of people are moving out to Drippin because they can build their.
Oh, dude, what happened? We're gonna have to go manual, bro.
Oh man, that's cool though.
That was funny.
I think my battery is low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to handheld.
All right. You
Don't
sure?
worry about it.
All right. And by the way, it's not Drippin Springs, it's Drippin.
Drippin.
It's Drippin. So don't call it Drippin, it's Drippin.
They're Drippin.
It's spelled Drippin, but it's Drippin.
Okay.
So strong schools, great academics, great sports, but it's a destination place from Austin. It's just a short 30 minutes away. So it's got a cute little downtown area, but it's got so many cool microbreweries, beer joints, and you've got the Drippin Springs.
There's a lot of alcohol out here.
There is.
Why is that?
Well, what it is there's less restrictions out here.
Okay.
And so the land is a lot cheaper out here than it is in Central Austin.
Okay.
And I think people like getting out of Austin and having a destination. So it's a destination getaway from Austin. The schools are really strong. You can get a lot more for your money out here. Now that has changed a lot in the last 2 years because the secret's out. And before you could get into a home under $300,000 here in Drippin. Now most starter homes are going to be starting the upper fours and above for a new construction home.
Oh, yeah.
So the word is out, and Drippin's really growing now. There's a lot of variety. There's homes with land, 5 acres, 10 acres, and people are looking to get out of their small neighborhoods where they're clustered all together. So they go, well, hey, can we get out of Austin? So they go, let's go out to Drippin and let's find an acreage, or 2 acres, or 5 acres, or 10 acres. And so there is availability for that out there.
So you can.
So you can, yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Just not
Yeah, but you better hurry. You better hurry.
Scrambles. Scrambles.
Hey, Scrambles. So the beer, again, this place is 12 Fox Beer Company. Mm-hmm. It's been here since 2019. We interviewed the owner, Joe. That was cool. Mm-hmm. But we got a flight of beer. We thought we'd go a little bit different instead of just focus on one beer. But this right here, this is called the Checkmate.
Tell us about it.
I believe that is a Pilsner.
Does it taste Pilsy?
No. That's not a Pilsner. It tastes more like an IPA.
That's an IPA?
I think so.
Sip it again.
Yeah. It's an IPA. It's got some bite.
And then next?
Negero, a little dark beer, more of an, I guess, Negero?
Negero.
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 Yeah.
Negero.
Oh, that's the one you ordered. This has that's a what is that?
Is it sour?
It's sour.
Let me see that.
That's sour. Taste that. I don't like sour beers.
That is the blueberry mead.
That's the blueberry. No. This is the mead right here.
You don't like that?
I don't like that.
Man,
I feel like that's like grape juice. This is the mead.
That is not the mead.
This is the mead.
No, she mixed them up. What is that supposed to be?
This is the mead. Negero. That's supposed to be. That's not a Negero.
Negero. That is not.
That's not a Negero. I don't know what that is. We'll have to come back to that.
That's gone, is what it is.
So this is the mead, and of course, mead's made from what?
Honey.
Very good, Greg. You're doing great. It's not bad. It's hard to drink it after this one because this has a lot of
sweet.
It's very sweet.
Yeah.
But the Blurred Fox.
Blurred Fox is the hazy IPA, right?
That's the hazy IPA.
That is a hazy IPA.
Yeah. Why is it hazy?
It is hazy because?
Because it's unfiltered. So you learned that from my first episode, right? So that's our beer flight.
We can introduce it. That's good. Joe.
Hey, I'm Joe Hogue. I'm the owner and proprietor of 12 Fox. As you can tell with what's going on, we're having our Oktoberfest right now, dressed for the occasion. Definitely want to thank you all for coming today.
Thank you.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, very glad to be here. Enjoying some beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have the Julie.
And Chase, how did you meet Joe?
Well, I was walking around and I saw.
Did he just look like he owned the place?
Like he owned his
Why is
place.
he dressed like
I
this?
like his dress. So like, this guy must be the owner.
You got kids, we heard.
Yeah, got a couple.
How's the school district out here?
School district's good. I mean, it's got a good criteria. We're having a little issue with the board, but they just want to keep spending.
Yeah.
And I understand the growth is coming, but you know, in my opinion, if that neighborhood with 22 houses going in it, make the criteria to have a school as part of it.
Yeah. The last episode we talked about was on location coaching.
Yeah.
And what does location mean? Schools.
Schools. Yeah. Well, I mean, no joke. We're a 5A school now. I can't remember the rating. The last time they did a rating was before COVID had happened.
Yeah.
So we were ranked in the top like 5 or 10 of the state.
The name itself.
12 Fox.
Yeah. Tell me about that.
I was a 12 Foxtrot. My original one, and my partner, who's the brewmaster, we met in basic training in 1994 and became 12 Foxtrots. And they shipped us to Germany, which made us fell in love, with all this beer.
You grabbed this really nice, nifty outfit.
So, long story short, Aaron starts home brewing. He's been brewing for 12 years at home, and then we opened this, and now he's got 2.5 years of commercial under his belt.
Yeah.
But he figured it out. Like he
has some
his
awards. Got some
recipes.
awards, right?
Yeah, he's got some serious awards. Yeah. I moved into Dripping Springs, Texas,
Oh,
and
yeah?
said, if you'll move here, then I'll build a brewery. And then he showed up, and I went, shit, I got to build a brewery. And we're at 4700 West Fitzhugh.
Okay.
So we're almost exactly 5 miles from the intersection.
At 12.
Yeah,
That's
12 and
yeah.
Fitzhugh.
You got a website?
Yeah, 12 Fox or 12foxbeer.com.
12, the number 12.
Number 12. Number
Okay.
12.
All right, cool.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah,
It was
man.
a pleasure meeting you guys.
Appreciate you.
Thanks.
It's a cool place. I mean, great atmosphere. They have a special Oktoberfest going on here. They have this bizarre buy and sell trade, whatever. A couple food trucks here.
Puppies.
Great people
Very
from Georgetown
difficult.
here. Accessibility?
Is it accessible?
Yeah, I mean, so it depends. I mean, Dripping's a pretty big area. There's the East Dripping, West Dripping. If we're talking about downtown Dripping Springs, about 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yeah, well, it
In
depends on
traffic.
traffic. On a Friday, it's more like 45 minutes.
All right.
Yeah.
But that's still a fair commute. That's not...
Yeah, it's not bad.
not out of the ordinary.
Yeah, it's not bad, not out of the ordinary. I think you get that feeling like you're out of the city, but you're still connected. It's got its own identity. So that's the thing. Sometimes when you live in different cities around Austin, it all kind of melds together, right? And so when you come to Dripping Springs, it has its own pride and identity. So you're from Drippin'.
Yeah.